Enough. I'll do a YouTube video next week. Have finally flown by and we're just deciding to pick up the camera and let it rip and just go for that authentic day in a life of a six-figure entrepreneur, 25 years old, husband and a father. I've been doing this for over a decade now and I'm just getting more and more passionate about it and more successful, failing more and more, the whole 9 yards. And it's just I know if I don't start now or restart now, it's gonna be one of the biggest regrets of my life. So come with me. I'm gonna start trying to put out one video a week, maybe every Friday or so, and I just want to take you through a day of day of my life. This is not ever gonna happen on a day where I'm doing fun stuff and this and that. Like, no, this is just the everyday life. Like, my calendar today is crazy full, but you know what? That's how it should be. You want to see what a founder and operator looks like, somebody who does it all, who has as much going on as I do, as much wins happening, as much losses happening all the freaking time. This is just a normal day in a life. So I'm gonna start out with getting some morning work done here at the house. Just ate breakfast and showered up, got an hour or two of work to do, and then I'll head to the studio to do some work for the rest of the day. Studio tour, new truck tour, and then later we're gonna be getting in a workout with the wife and Juniper, and then after that I think we're gonna be doing some fishing. So it's gonna be a good, fun day and see what the grind looks like behind the scenes. All right, so in a few minutes we have our first of 4 meetings for the day. This one is our weekly 2 p.m. on Tuesdays team meeting. We call it our numbers meeting at Intake Breathing. This is for my team, the partnerships team, and so there's a couple people in this team. I was the 3rd person. Now I think we're up to 6 people in this team, and since April 2025 when I joined Intake. Working at Intake Breathing is not something that I ever thought was in the cards for me. Not just because it's Intake, but it is like a W-2, like 9 to 5 job, and but it's like remote, lots of freedom with it, stuff like that. So it doesn't feel like a 9 to 5 to me, you know what I mean? Even though it is W-2 and I get benefits and work from the hours of Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, you know what I'm saying? But basically I'm the TikTok Shop's partnerships manager. What that means is I work with creators that we want to go viral or do go viral, secure brand deals with influencers. Say you post a video right now and it gets 1 million views for Intake. I'm gonna see it eventually at some point, usually within a few days. And then I'm gonna hit you up and be like, hey, great freaking video. Do you need some more products so you can do it again? Or hey, great video. This is what I would change to take it even further the next time. Or hey, great video, how can I pay you for 10 more of them or 1 more of them? Or can we post it on Instagram too? So I basically just am communicating with creators all the time, again, primarily on the TikTok. Long story short, Valentine's Day last year, Maddie, my wife, bought me a Intake Breathing starter kit where this is what you need to get started with the product. It has all the sizes, the refills, you figure out what size your nose is, all that stuff. And made 1 video for it with my boy Zach Geyer. He helped me make it in the studio actually. Got 11 million views in like 3 days of being posted, and it went viral on Instagram and on TikTok. It was bigger on TikTok, but it went viral on Instagram too with like 100K views. Then the partnerships director there, whose name is David, who is still my director at Intake, great guy, freaking love David. Shout out to David if you're watching this. But he hit me up and I thought we were just gonna talk brand deal, get paid, a couple $100 a month for some videos, whatever. And he offered me a job and I was like, no. And then he convinced me and my wife when we were on the way to Disney one morning. This was like a few days before Juniper was born. Everybody at Intake is very nice and professional and good people, and they're working on building Intake. And so the benefits of being with a company like that, being around such like high caliber folks is so awesome. I've learned so much and I actually like it here. I really do. All right, here we're in the warehouse. It is 1:31 p.m. and so far I've gotten quite a bit of stuff done today. Called around to some bait and tackle stores, hit up a bunch of companies like that trying to get some sponsors for that kind of stuff. Because getting into a new hobby is expensive, and one of the biggest benefits of being a creator, especially one that's, I guess I'm kind of like decent now, I would say, is I can use that as leverage when getting into new hobbies and things. And a $300 bait caster, I might be able to be like, hey, I'll make 3 videos for it or 1 video for it in return, or give me a 50% off code and I'll make 1 video for it, reviewing it when I get it or something like that. And that adds up long term. If you think about a year of all the crazy stuff you can do and get interested in a year, right? How much money you save over that time. So, and you never know what doors, it can open working with other companies like that and products. Maybe the video goes viral, goes good, and then I get 100 other brand deals. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Speaking of brand deals, my buddy Scott Simmons has a protein cooking company. It's called Chunky Fit
cookie. These are really freaking good. They just launched on Amazon. You can go on there, you can get them one time, you can get them the subscription service. So he sent me some of these, and I am so thankful. These are great. This is my favorite one, the Cookie Monster. So after I grabbed them, I went and left him a review on Amazon because he's a good dude with a good brand, and these guys have come a long way and they've put in the grind. It's the definition of a good, successful, like semi-successful, on the way to being successful startup. Pretty cool, and it's a cookie, and it's healthy for you. Okay, so it's about 3:45 right now. Just finished all my meetings for the day. A couple for intake, a couple for some other personal things, and let's do a warehouse tour. So I've been in here since January of 2025. My other warehouse I had before this was located in South Daytona. Flooded when we had those crazy hurricanes around, was it October 2024? So I went a few months without a warehouse, but I realized, you know, I like having work outside of the house at least a little bit. Plus I have a lot of stuff and we need space for it, and it makes me work harder. I could easily save the extra, what do I pay here, $22.50 a month for all this. It's literally more than my rent of my house. I choose to reinvest it into making myself grow, making myself be better. You know, there's a certain extent you gotta like live out the dream, you know what I mean? I believe in living above your means in some ways if it's productive to getting to where else you want to be, right? Accomplishing more things, more pressure, having a fire lit under your ass. So let's do a warehouse tour of everything we got going on in here, why I need this space, how I use it, and how I plan to continue making it my domain. Okay, so when you come inside right here to the right, we kind of have our shipping and like clutter corner. These are one of ones for every hat we've ever done. There's a ton of them. Shipping, printing labels, intake samples over there. These are a couple new shirts that we have about to launch soon. We went with a new material, not new material, but a different type of cotton. This one isn't going to attract as much hair. These are all of our mesh pants we've ever done. First mesh pants drop, and then these are the new drop that just came out. I'll show you that so in a second. And we're going bass fishing again tonight after this. Here's all the poles I got rigged up for today. Over here is my computer where I sit or stand all day. Got a nice little cute light there. Got Claude on the monitor. Some Tic Tac shop stuff for intake on the computer right now at the moment. Hydration. This is my kitchenette over here. This is really just one of those men fridges. We got nothing but sparkling water, ketchup, and caffeine. So yeah. Fresh Sups, Alex Eubank Supplement Company. Absolutely goated pre. Lucky enough to get some of those for free. Try it out, make some content for it. And then the best protein and supplement company out there, we got Raw Nutrition. Freaking love Raw Nutrition, man. Those guys are awesome. These are all of our new Call of Duty drop mesh pants volume 2. We got the Red Tiger, which is what I'm wearing right now. And then we got Blue Tiger, the fall pattern, digital camo, and then these are not released yet, but we got the Granite in the 2.0. I've never even posted or talked about these. Those are coming out in the next, I don't know, probably drop them in like a month or two. And over here, the best part, you guys are gonna love so much. This is my private gym that I built so far. I have treadmill, standing desk, preacher curl, really high quality yoga mat, a little bit of mobility and functional stuff, calf machine. And then this is the banger. This is the Mikolo Fitness Power Cage, something or other. It's got cables, Smith machine, bunch of attachments, all that stuff. This thing's really insane, like 3,500 bucks for this thing. So definitely not cheap, but very good high quality. Hyperextension, a couple sets of bumper plates and a little rolly thing. This is where it gets good. Body Master, belt driven, hamstring curl. If you know ball with gym equipment, this is a very highly sought after piece, one of the most famous pieces of bodybuilding equipment. Then this, kind of a trolley move, purple Planet Fitness seated row. I did not just get this in because it's funny, Planet Fitness, but I'm telling you, this is my favorite seated row I've ever used in my entire life. Life Fitness, cable driven leg extension. This thing's awesome, super good. Stretch, squeeze, range of motion on this thing is unbelievable. Then we got the 2 ab machines. These are the first 2 pieces of gym equipment I ever bought for my home gym before I moved everything in here to create a commercial private gym. This thing is sweet. It's like for your obliques. It's a Cybex torso rotation, and then this is the Life Fitness abdominal crunch. This thing is awesome. This is the best ab machine of all time. And then this week, Madison and I are doing a workout every day together. Just, I don't know, random idea that I had. This was our workout we did yesterday. We did half mile, a ladder workout, which is like from the ladder app on your phone. But yeah, everybody loves the flooring in here. That's half of the reason I got this place. It's also only a couple minutes from my home, so pretty goated. I love being here all day. Honestly, I need to be here a little bit more. I've been enjoying being home more with Juniper because she's so much fun as she's gotten older, you know what I mean? But anyways, got about another hour of work to knock out before Maddie gets here and we start doing some other stuff for the day. See you guys then. those things I was putting on my feet, they're called primal feet. Basically, toe spacers helps you have a better connection with like really your entire body from the ground up, but more specifically like all your toes, your entire feet, staying completely powerful on all angles of your foot. Really good for ankle stability and mobility, as well as activating tibia, your calves. It just feels insane. Honestly, anytime you get the opportunity to wear these, you should. I like to wear them like around the house when I'm doing like a light amount of steps, maybe doing chores, as well as sometimes around the office here throughout the day. And then as much as I can remember to put them on during my workouts.
All right, 2026 Ford F-250 Super Duty XLT premium package. This is my new truck I just got. I had a 2024 Tacoma that I got like the day that they hit the market. A couple weeks ago, I was like, you know what, $660 a month, whatever I'm paying for the Tacoma. Not really a smart investment because I know I wasn't gonna have that truck for a long time, and I didn't put many miles on it. So I'm like, you know what, I have to have a truck. I might as well get a truck that's really good and, you know, a diesel, a Ford that can last a long time. Obviously, all trucks, the Chevy guys, the Ford guys, the Dodge guys, every truck has their issues, okay? You know what I mean? Especially in this day and age. All I know is my money is much better spent in a truck like this versus a little gas, you know, daily driver truck that I won't have for the 5 years or whatever that I financed it for. This, much better investment and use of my time. I wanted to pay an ode to my first truck, which was my Poppy's truck, my dad's dad, and he had camo seat covers in there, and because of that, it was the comfiest, coziest vehicle, so I had to, again, pay an ode to that by getting some nice camo seat covers in here. The inside is super cool and sexy, and obviously freaking huge. In the back now, we got all the fishing stuff that I'm about to go tear it up with. She likes the truck, so that's I was able to get it. And this is our Tesla that we got. I don't think we made a YouTube video since we had this. A 2025 Juniper Model Y. Funny enough, they were called Juniper on the year Juniper was born. So we got the hot mom car and the big sexy daddy truck. Okay, so I freaking forgot to film when I was in there because it's like a candy store, but I was able to swap my Banshee out for only $50 because of their lifetime warranty. You break it, they still replace it. And then I had to get my bass fishing poles, one of my live bait poles, new braid on it because I didn't have enough and it was not casting far. So now I got some sexy braid on it. It is about 3:30 p.m. and I have not eaten anything except for an apple and 1 scoop of protein. So I need to text the wife, have her bring me some food because your boy is starving. And then we're gonna have some good dinner and fish tonight. Alright, this is what being an absolute grinder looks like. Wednesday, 2 p.m. we're pulling into Epcot for my daughter's appointment, which is to meet Mickey and eat some lunch at the annual pass 40% off garden grill above Living with the Land, the best Disney ride. But we're also cloud coding and scheduling for the week at the same time. So working on building a new website for Beauography right now so we can introduce a new service I'm gonna offer, which is probably gonna become the flagship of what I do and my biggest cash cow for the next however many years. And it's gonna be building out affiliate marketing programs for brands of all, you know, sizes. So it's gonna be good. Just finishing up my last intake breathing bit of work for the day. It's now 5 p.m. so we can enjoy Epcot for the rest of the night. Yeah, this is a random Wednesday as a six-figure entrepreneur with a family located in the Central Florida area. The new Beauography website, what I'm building that for is I'm switching up my media company from just social media management, photo shoots, and videography to like I'm adding a new, what I'm gonna call flagship service, which is gonna be affiliate marketing creation. So like creating an affiliate army for your brand, a creator army for your brand, building a Discord to funnel all these creators and to cultivate creators, getting TikTok shop up and going, literally all that stuff. It can be as simple as just a game planning session with a company, or it can be, hey, we're gonna come in and operate every single bit of this for you.
I just paid my first tank of gas since having this thing. Put in the comments below what you guys think it was. For reference, it's obviously a diesel, but when I saw how many miles were on it when I got back in the truck, 612. Yeah, that was crazy. Never seen anything above like 410 or something in a vehicle I've had. So anyways, we're on Canal Street in NSB right now. I just had to get my testosterone levels checked, SFH, HF, whatever it is, all that stuff. Free test. That would be my first time seeing free test. The reason I have that scheduled, one, it is like I want to get it done like twice a year, but I'm a little behind right now. But I went ahead and scheduled this one because I think that my libido is cooked, probably because like I've been a pretty, since starting TRT, especially as I got like used to being on TRT, I started getting very like I was missing pins, or like sometimes I would only pin once a week. I got in a really bad habit of like, oh well, like instead of pinning on, you know, what was I doing, Mondays and Thursdays, I would be like, oh well, I'll just do like Tuesday and then like Thursday, or like Tuesday and like Saturday or whatever, and then it was just never like consistent. I've been really bad at it, but the past about month again now I've gotten like pretty dialed on it. Anyways, I'm pulling up to a coffee shop right now. I got a meeting, weekly Friday meeting for intake right now. Work for a few hours here. All right, well, never go to where I just tried to go here in New Smyrna, some freaking French coffee shop bakery thing that's attached to an olive oil place. Apparently they don't allow computers after 11. It's 10:50, and I said, well, if I'm here before 11, can I at least just do like a 45-minute meeting real quick? And they're like, no, no, no. And I was like, dude, that's horrible service. I'm not gonna lie, bro. There's nobody in here right now, and nobody wants to eat crepes at 11 a.m. on a freaking Friday if they're not already creped out. So yeah, frick that place, never going back. All right, this is the shop we landed in today. It's called AJ's Chocolate House. I thought my meeting was at 11, so when I joined late at 11:03, I saw that it doesn't start till 12. So we have some time. This is a good thing. Gonna knock this meeting out. Also want to share with you guys, I've been working on my first ever like real startup, like $1 million idea. It's called it's gonna be called Solo Pod. And that's all I'm gonna say right now. We already built the whole website in a day, thanks to Cloud Code. Insane. All right, it is Saturday morning, June 13th, exactly 7 a.m. I've been fishing here twice at night this week. Got skunked both times. I hooked in one fish each night. One was big. The fish have just not been biting here as good recently. I caught 40 pounds of fish here between like 6 fish last week, and I think some people have seen my videos and somehow figured out this, because I've been seeing like random people out here, just freaking kids throwing stupid lures, not knowing how to fish, and they're just like messing with like the fish pressure. But I haven't seen anybody in 3 days. My first time being back in the morning since I caught the 9.1 pounder last Wednesday, like 10ish, 11ish days ago now. Let's catch some freaking fish. We're gonna try the artificial bite first, and then I'll work on catching some live bait and throwing those out there. But I want to get the frog and the Whopper Popper 90 out while I can.
I've been fishing all morning. I've had no luck. I missed the biggest fish of my life this morning. I'm 100% certain of it. I don't know what really happened. My hook came off. Doesn't make sense. I go inside to eat breakfast. It's 10:30 in the morning. I come back. My $600 Bull Bay and saltless Daiwa reel that I just got the other day, $600 setup, is in the water 10 feet. I had to go out there. I knew if I was able to retrieve the pole that there was going to be a big fish on there. I start reeling him in, and he jumps out of the water halfway into the freaking lake, and here we go. We got a nice little maybe 4 or 5 pounder. So insane luck this morning. I'm glad that I did not lose that reel. Let's put him back in the water. Look how beautiful. Isn't that insane?